everyone, it is your human Thorc, and welcome back to our Minecraft 1.19 survival let's play. Let's see what episode 10 has in store, huh? Before we get started, I will say if you like everything chill, cozy, comfy Minecraft let's play-y, you should consider hitting some buttons and sharing it with a friend maybe. It being this video. Because that is what we get up to around here. In the last episode, we made this pretty lava farm. And off camera, I've been doing a little something. I've been planting some trees because I think for this episode, we're gonna finish this entire thing up. In the last episode, we did make this pretty lava farm, but we only made half of it. Quite literally exactly half of it, but I've been gathering some supplies, as you can see, and I have already been kind of working on the backside. Just getting like all the tedious things out of the way, because, you know, we spent all of last episode doing exactly that, and I don't want to do back-to-back episodes of the same exact thing. I feel like that would get really tedious and really repetitive. So I've already taken care of the skeleton of the framework of all this, and we just gotta decorate it and make it look pretty. How's that sound? Also, I've noticed that putting this amethyst next to the water like this kind of makes the water look purple. I like it. But yeah, that's at least the plan for the first part of this episode, is finishing up the details on the lava farm, which should not take too long given that I've already started. And as for the rest of the episode, I think I'm gonna think on that. I'm gonna think about thinking on that. Oh boy, that's fire. Why is that? It went, okay, alright, I did, blocks that aren't flammable, where are you? Oh boy, we are off to a raging start, huh? Please don't be that much fire, please don't be that much fire. Huh? Yeah, why were you on fire? Well, this seems to have taken care of itself. Oh, this burned. Gotcha, so how close are we to lava here? Not that close, but hey, I guess while I have a little bit of time before I have to figure out why that was burning and the other ones weren't, look at this. We've started the backside. Oh, is that burning too? Or did I just forget to place it? I'll never know. This is puzzling my human brain. If something way over here is catching fire, why can't this catch fire? Or do I really want to ask that question? Well, this is the second time in a row that something has spontaneously caught fire. I mean, it is a lava farm. Okay, I had put all my scaffolding away thinking I wasn't going to need it because we're not going to really need to be going up and down that often, but clearly I am wrong. Give me you. Off to a spicy start to episode 10, huh? So here's the thing, right? There's no wood around this. So I think one would think that it would be safe. How am I going to fireproof something that's this sensitive? Because I don't want to burn down my jungle trees. That would be very bad. Okay, while I think about this, I'm going to take you away and then put the details back and see if it still catches on fire. The only thing that I can think to try is replacing those with actual full blocks instead of slabs. Because for a while I did run out of granite blocks like this, and maybe that's an issue? Like, that's the only thing that I can think of. Okay, well maybe I'll need to kind of like separate the leaf from like the 1 block radius. I do not know, but I think it's worthy of a try. And maybe doing something like this on the end pieces where we know there's lava. Hang on, I do want to do that on the other side now. That seems like one of them their smart ideas. There's gonna be lava like right here eventually. I'm gonna future-proof it. You can never be too careful. And while we're going around here, I guess it's also a pretty good idea to start decorating. Because, I mean, like, here's the thing, right? These spontaneous fires also seem pretty random. Like, there's no, like, really set predictability to them. Or at least not that I can detect. Well, in any case, we'll try this. I don't want any more fires. I end my episode with them and I start my episodes with them, apparently. Also, I have to note that whenever I put scaffolding up like this, it always reminds me of like rocket stages. I don't know, just me? Or does anybody else also think that way when they look at scaffolding? All right, I'm just gonna assume that that's good and continue working on this back section. And I do believe that, like, with the exception of the occasional fence here or there or dripstone here or there, we're getting pretty close to the end of this build. And I'd actually be able to say that it's the full build of this thing and not just like half of it or a quarter of it or whatever else I've said in the past. Whenever I approach this building, all I'm gonna think of is just like looking for fire first. It's the only thing. Also, me using this much of this pickaxe has reminded me of something, and I'm gonna show you guys that after we're done with this little project. Every time I see this peek through, I think it's gonna be just a stream of lava that's about to pour down. Right, and the netherrack makes such a difference, adding that little touch of red. It's beautiful. All right, let's add more flammable things. I don't see why not. Clearly, the lessons have not been learned. Also, what I'm thinking is we can do a little bit more leaves back here. You know, no one's really gonna see this back section, and I'm not gonna need to like access it. We can make it pretty overgrown, kind of like stereotypical temple in the jungle-esque. Bits and bobs of fences thrown around here. Yeah, I like that. Add some little bits here for water. Also, I don't think I added any mud around here. We can definitely work on that too. You know, we can add it where there's a little bit of water to make it make a little bit of sense. The only thing that I don't think we'll have or get to do in this episode is bone meal the back section, because we are running low on bone meal. I wonder where it went. Also, we don't have any more amethyst. Just enough. Also, I should say I'm recording this super soon after I recorded episode 9, because I'm probably going to record this in multiple sessions as per usual. However, that means I'm not giving myself that much time to let comments come in for feedback. But I've already seen at least one of you guys say that, yes, we would like you to finish this. So I took that as direction, and that's what we're kind of doing. Yeah, some long grass would definitely be appreciated. This isn't the ideal way of wiring long grasses. However, it will work. Kind of sprinkle it all in here. All right. I'm thinking this is looking pretty nice. Oh right, water and all of these. Almost forgot about that. It does add some like texture variation. Also want to try something here. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, better idea. Oh, so much better of an idea. Watch. Kind of acting as a bridge. I kind of like that. Yeah. You know, I have 2 extra. I'm gonna try to put these somewhere cool like that. Sure. Just gotta go with the flow. Look at that. Yeah, that looks good. I love it. And I think that does it for the build. I think we fireproofed it. Although I'm not 100% sure. But I think it's as sure as I'm going to get. To be safe, I'm going to do that. Just adding more barriers between the lava and the outside world I think is a good idea in general, and this is another excuse to do it. Don't catch on fire. And that is part 1 of this episode complete. Alright, moving onwards. The next thing takes us to right here, and I think you guys are going to love to see what I have next. I found something while gathering supplies, gathering wood, granite, and all that kind of stuff. And it's not something in the world. It's over here. I was doing some test enchanting. I just enchanted one book to see if I could get like a temporary enchantment on this diamond pickaxe, because I was going to need a lot of granite. But for the most part, nothing really exciting was coming up in the enchanting book. However, we did discover something pretty interesting. If I just plop this in here, that's another fortune diamond pick. I don't want to re-roll that. I really want to keep that. However, because of our adventures in the cave in episode 8, I believe it was, where we had a spook, you know, one could say, where all of our levels just kind of went bye-bye. We are nowhere near level 30 enough to claim this. But here's the thing, guys. We do have some spawners. And so if you pick up what I'm putting down, I think we should absolutely make make a mob farm. I know there are like way better ones that I could do in the Nether, on the Nether roof and all that kind of stuff, which I have made those before in personal worlds. However, I think we definitely need to take advantage of the double spawner that's right next to us. Well, I say right next to us. It's a little bit away, but not that bad. So I think that's going to be part 2 of this episode. We've finished our lava farm, we have fuel, we just need XP. We need to regain the levels that we lost. So I think that's the plan. So I've made mob farms before, but it's rare that you get the chance to do a double. And so I don't really know how to approach that, but we're just gonna figure it out. So I think the challenging part of this episode is actually gonna be trying to figure out how to expand one mob farm design into 2. With the parameters that were given in terms of space, because they are like, I think, 9 blocks apart, and that's gonna be a bit tricky. I think the easiest would be like a bubble elevator. I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm gonna sleep on it. You know what, yeah, I'll try that first, because I'm sure I could look up like a double spawner technique, but I want to try to figure out on my own, since, you know, Minecraft YouTuber things. See if I can't make it a little bit unique to the Thorc brand. Alright, I'm gonna go gather some materials, everything that I think that I'll need, and I'll meet you guys over there. Actually, quick detour. To the ocean we go. We are gonna need some of this kelp for our bubble elevator that we're gonna be making. At least, I think I'm going to do it with the bubble elevator method. I'm not too sure yet. I don't know if I have soul sand. I could try to find some. However, it wouldn't be a YourHumanThorc episode without a little bit of a distraction. You know, part of me just wanted to like gather some kelp and head back that direction toward our double spawner. But I mean, I haven't just wandered and explored in a while in the series, and I kind of used to do that a lot more often. So why not explore a little bit of what this ocean has to offer? Tunnel, off to a good start. Let us depart from this beach. This stuff. I love this stuff. Whoa, this goes down so much. That's actually kind of wild. Actually, hang on. Ooh, hi. Yep, all mine. So pretty. Alright, take a quick peek. Nothing much, but there is a buried treasure map. I can tell we're about to get sidetracked, aren't we? I gotta check this out. Just a little peek. Interesting. Alright, let's go. Now I do see something else over here. Also, we should check this buried treasure map. Alright, looks like we have an alternate destination. I suppose we probably should go get the buried treasure first. It's gonna be pretty close, huh? About right here. Well, I think this is gonna be pretty easy. I think that was probably the easiest treasure I've ever found. Let's go get it. Alright, what's in here? Oh my, there's so much. I should have done this from the beginning. We're gonna need some extra storage. Oh. We got a Heart of the Sea, 2 potions of water breathing, gold, a diamond, emeralds. That was a pretty insane treasure, not gonna lie. That one was definitely up there. Oh. Okay, note to self, don't ever do that again. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Ooh, we have an entire landmass. Ooh, we have a jungle. Okay. We got a spooky temple. I know there's a chest in here somewhere, but I don't know if I have the confidence to battle and find it. Or at least I think there's a chance for a chest to spawn somewhere. In any case. Oh, hello. What do you offer? Not much of anything. The one time I actually do have emeralds, you know. You know what? This is a really pretty island. I'm glad I discovered this. This ocean doesn't seem to be as sizable as I once thought it was. I mean, it's still pretty big, but I think there's something about shaders and Optifine that make oceans just seem endless, even if it's just like a small lake. Oh my, speaking of really large. Ooh, oh hello. You guys, I love this biome, but I love that even more. Right, well, we have an adventure for the next episode, I think. Absolutely love it. So, I think that it's time that we get a sleep, go back, collect some kelp along the way, and head off to the mob farm. Okay, quick sidetrack. I realized that if I'm gonna do this the bubble column elevator way, I'm gonna need soul sand, and I don't believe we have soul sand. So we have another task that we need to go do. You know, am I a little bit nervous? Yes, but that hasn't stopped me before. You know, I might do a little bit of a dangerous thing here, but I don't really want to lose these items, or these items to be fair, or this item. I'm gonna leave all of this here, take an extra piece of armor, and really quick just head in there for some soul sand. Of course, I'll be taking you guys with me, because who knows, we could possibly find the fortress. Okay, so if I were soul sand, where would I be? Let's take a quick peek. That is so many endermen. I'm glad I just didn't look straight there. I remember seeing a drop down somewhere over here. There's a drop down which led to like an under area. I only have one pick. I should probably be smart with the blocks that I break. Does this go anywhere is the main question. Let's just wander around a little bit. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna keep in. As usual, I suppose I will cut in and cut out whenever I find something useful. Does that go anywhere? I wonder. Oh, it still continues down there. Oh, striders! Nice! Eventually we're gonna have to get one of you. That is not the goal of this episode. This is definitely precarious. Oh, not even the ground is safe. Look at that. I spy some soul sand. If you don't like lava, this is not the section of the video for you. How close are we? Oh, this is not a very doable gap, is it? I am going to see if there is a way up and around. Okay, I see a much safer way. I think. Whoa. Wow, I don't want to stare too long there just in case I aggro an enderman. But that is beautiful over there. That would be a great location for another base. You know, as beautiful as the warped forest can be sometimes, I don't know if I'd want to set up a house here, because it just seems very easy for an enderman to just look at you funny, and then you're done. If I'm correct, we should just be able to like tunnel down, and then we should be able to reach some sort of platform. Certainly not there. Let's try again. Thankfully, I did not put this iron away. Otherwise, we would have been kind of out of luck. Well, that's not where I thought we would be going. Also, I have no more torches. So it may get... that was bad. How about over here? Like we might have to go in like a zigzag. And I know inevitably some people will be watching this video saying, oh, just bridge across the lava. What's the big deal? Everything is a big deal. Excuse me. No aggro? I would have sworn that I looked at that guy. Apparently we are a-okay. Alright, that's closer to where we need to be. Not precarious at all. Totally fine. We are okay. Actually, you know, we're in the open. There are things called ghasts. I hear the ghasts. Also, I just realized Crimson Forest. That's awesome. That's a new biome we have not had in this world yet. You know, am I being too cautious? Some would say yes, but I would say I don't like those people. We have made contact with the ground. Perfect. I feel much safer. Alright, what do you say we go get some soul sand now, huh? If I had enough wood for a door, I'd absolutely do that. Oh man, I forget how slow you move in this stuff. That should be plenty soul sand. The fortress has to be out here somewhere. Well, that's for another episode. Alright, time to head home. Alright, home sweet home. I believe we now have everything that we need to complete this in any way that we see fit. That should be about... Oh, wait, no. Bring some wood. Yeah, I'm gonna bring some wood. And eventually we will set up like a enchanting area over there so we don't have to go back and forth. But that's not a now problem. That's a later me problem. Because I just want to get the XP rolling. Bring about that many planks for some chests to store some items. Alright, I think now we have everything that we really need. Actually, that's a lie. Now we do. Oh, and hey, look at that. We wasted basically all day talking. I'm gonna go sleep and we're gonna go head over to the mob farm. See you there. Huh, this looks dramatic. Anyways, we have made it to the double spawner, what will be our mob farm, and honestly, I think it's just time to get grinding. Because here's the thing, I have done mob spawners before in my single player worlds. I am no stranger to them. I kind of know how they work. However, this is definitely a first for my Minecraft career, YouTube or otherwise. So we're gonna see if we can figure out how to do this. We're kind of gonna have to play problem solver. Cause like, here's the thing, even if I was to look up on YouTube a design for a double spawner mob farm, it really wouldn't help in this scenario. We kind of have to figure this out. Nobody in the world is gonna have this exact layout, so it's gonna be a first, and I'm no puzzle solver, but we're gonna have to be one today. We're gonna get going. Usually mob farms are like a, what, 8x8, 9x9. We need enough space to where the water will flow in one direction and carry the mobs that way. Wait, I have an idea. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna need to like hollow out this area, hollow out that area, of course, and then bust open this middle section. We're gonna put the water over here, have the water flow down into one canal, push it that way. Have water on this wall, push it this way, send them that way. So that way both are being pushed to a middle, being sent in one direction, because that's going to be our like collection chamber. And these are so close together that we don't have to worry about like spawning radius. So I'm just gonna do it. Let's also make an infinite water source because we're definitely going to need that. Let's have this be our temporary setup. Am I stalling? I am absolutely stalling, but shush. Take these walls out. We should test how far the water will spread. If water goes here, no, I was one too far. I don't know if I'm doing that correctly, but we'll find out. Then this will be the back wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, this will be the channel, and this is going to be the maximum here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 6 blocks in between them. That's wild. I almost wonder if it would be smarter to combine them into one instead of building 2. No, I think I'd like them separate because I want them to go into separate zones to be, I don't know, harvested, I guess you could say. Because, oh, wait, I was today years old when I just realized this is a spider spawner. I can't do the bubble column elevator on this and like at all. I'm gonna have a think about this real quick. I mean, I think we can still carry on this as normal, but we're definitely gonna need to approach this very differently. I am not sure how one goes about creating a spider spawner, like mob farm. Alright, I think I need to hit up YouTube. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I don't know where this is going to be in the video for you. However, I just took a break. I looked at some mob farm techniques. I came very unprepared, it seems. I need signs. I need a lot of signs. Signs to block up water, signs for the elevator to go up and then drop down and then keep mobs in. Yeah, I did go overboard, but that's fine. I'll need the signs regardless eventually. I believe I now have what I need to complete any one of these, really. I just need to figure out how to do it and link it up properly. I have seen a bunch of spider farms and I have seen a bunch of skeleton farms, and I didn't really need to look this one up. I know how to do this one, but I did need to look up this one, and I think it's gonna be pretty easy. I thought it was gonna be very complicated, but no. We got this. And so with all that said, I'm just gonna get to clearing out all the space that I think I'm gonna need. And mostly it's gonna be off camera because I don't think it'll be that entertaining to watch. But in the beginning here, I will make note of a couple things. For the spider farm, we're just going to need to make sure that we have a 9x9, so that is 4 out on every side, which we have done that here. And we need 5 spaces above the spawner, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to need to open all that up, and then we're going to need to go 3 down. So that is going to be the main room, and we're going to need to do that over here as well. Also, I want to get this gold. Will I ever need a lot of this gold? I have no idea. It's just another thing to use my fortune on, and I really like that. Alright, how much gold did we get? Got 15. That's nice. I also went and collected some amethyst from the amethyst that's like in this cave system here, because if we're going to make this whole thing pretty, then I want some tinted glass. I want to make an observation room that covers both of these. I don't know how that's going to work, but we're going to certainly try. Also, hopefully I'll have enough food here too. Alright, well I think it's time that we get grinding. Who knows, maybe we'll even find some diamonds. Alright, this is about the time that I'm really wishing that I had like a replay mod or something, or a second account to like come in here if this was a live server, which it is not, to like record extra angles, but instead of that, we're gonna do something clever. I'm gonna do some magic, alright? On the count of 3, we're gonna delete this floor. Alright, ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, well, hopefully that was a seamless edit. Future Thorc, you would not let me down, would you? Alright, well, I think we should go do the other one now. Alright, and since we took care of that one over there with some magical editing, let's do this one on camera, yeah? Go up 1, 2... Oh, well, we certainly missed some. Alright. Really, really, really wishing those were some diamonds, though. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. We didn't finish this. I still have to do this one. I poked that hole, and as I continued going around here, I'm like, right, I think I'm done. But then I looked up here, I'm like, I don't know if I finished you. I don't know if I finished you on the other one, and yeah, we didn't. Anyways, let's focus on this one. Man, does, every time I'm looking straight up like this and just mining, does anybody else get, like, the feeling that this is, like, the ground that they're standing on, but they can't see their legs? And so if I was to, like, go over here, I'm supposed to, like, fall down in these little 2-block gaps. Oh, that's so, woo. Depth in this game always gets a little bit odd when you're staring at the same couple blocks for so long. The world starts to get, a little bit upside downy, a little bit warbly, a little bit what's going on-y. At least that's my experience. Also, another thing that I've been realizing about Minecraft that hasn't really dawned on me until like just recently is part of the appeal of this game is the satisfying nature of just mining out a room. Like, to me, it is tedious, but it is also somewhat enjoyable. Like, I just want to keep breaking blocks. And honestly, that's the same kind of appeal that a game like Power Washing Simulator has. It certainly has that same kind of energy sometimes. I don't know, the things that I think are satisfying in Minecraft are like that. What are the odds? I'm talking about satisfying things and that happens. Whoa. Oh yeah, okay. Speaking of satisfying, gravel falling. Gravel falling is very satisfying. Anyways, it seems like we have some things to cover up. Sadly, it only looks like this is gonna be 1 diamond, but that could turn into multiple. Nice. Alright, well I think it's time that we keep on going. And yes, I am skipping this gold and this diamond until the end, because, you know, content. Who knows, we may even find more. And also, I know it's not that rare anymore, because you can just craft it, but I used to remember when that was like the crown jewel in your world. This was rarer than diamond. Couldn't make it, you couldn't craft it. Only place to find it was in places like this. And you know, if you were a builder, that was better than diamond. But nowadays, you can craft it, so it's not that valuable. Although, I'm sure that there's a market still out there somewhere for authentic dungeon moss. The moss market is definitely an interesting one. I mean, in real life, moss is really cool. Now I'm just going off on a tangent, but alright, that is the second room cleared out. Now I just need to climb my way back out of this and then get our pick. Alright, let's see how much stuff we are able to get out of these. Oh, it goes into the wall a little bit more. Look around. Alright, if we're lucky, we should be able to get more than 1 from this. Hey, 2. Nice. That's not bad. I do want to mine around a little bit. Because, well, you never really know, but there is empty space over here, so I don't think we're going to get that lucky again. That is completely fine. Alright, I did not know that this was going to be a mining session, but look at that. So, oh yeah, I was like, oh, what am I going to work on next? But I know, yeah, I do know. Man, I really should have thought about this, because now it's just going to be that much more difficult. I should not be wishing that I had scaffolding right now. But here we are. Alright, well, this should be pretty simple to complete. It's just a little tedious. You know, mining blocks on the first go around, that's fine. But on the second time when you forgot to mine them, that's the tedious part. That's not very Power Washing Simulator. That's just tedious. But oh well, it's what we need to do. Alright, well, that looks a lot better. Also, look how much a deep slate we have. Anyways, we also are going to need to clear out some space over here, but I want to get the water started. So right about here is where we're going to need to start digging out. I will of course link the video that I watched. But yeah, eventually we are going to need to break 1, 2, 3, 4 more and do that again on this side so the water can flow. But right now we need to make, I think it was 2 by 3. And this way the spiders can funnel in, or something like that. I think we may need to go back 1 more. We just need to make sure that the spiders can get funneled in here. We need a room for us, and then we need a ton of like trapdoors and fences and slabs, which should be no problem. Now I want to make a room for us. Also want to make sure that we're not running directly into our water, which we definitely would have been. Oh, well, we may need to make it smaller. Oh, that's interesting, because this is where I was going to have the trench go here, up, across, and then down. We may need to rethink this. This is like a puzzle. This really is like a puzzle. So imagine this room cleared out, right? We could have, if we have water on this side being pushed this way, a canal going this way. In 1 or 2 blocks, we could then go up and then go over, I think, what, it's like 2 or 3. This is where they'll land, which is exactly where our crafting table is right now. We'll put water here so I remember that is the canal. We could have storage over here, just manual storage. I'm not going to make like an auto sorter or anything crazy like that. We can have like rows and rows and rows of chests. This will be obviously the wall to the spawner. They'll get pushed down, they'll be sent over here, sent up, 2 over here, fall down right here. Maybe even this could be the entrance. Okay, so I think that I have a room design that is really nice. Unfortunately, I did do a lot of it off camera, but there's still all the decorating and actually implementing the functionality of the thing to do, so, you know, it works. If we look over here, we have a little entranceway, and this, for context, is right where the entrance to the second one used to be, or first one, either or. And so, if we take a look at what we got going on in here, we'll have some tinted glass so that we can look into the spiders that are spawning. And then if we come over here and drop down, we'll be at the bottom of this. That's going to be real convenient. We'll have some storage silo areas, or really just storage. And then, if we take a peek through here, we will have our little room that we can kind of AFK in if we really wanted to. I believe like standing around this area activates both of them and keeps them both on. I mean, I actually really don't think that's going to be an issue. But yeah, if we poke through here, this is the other spawner. This may or may not be glass, I cannot tell. But if we go up here, we will see this a lot better. If we look over here, I have the water placed in. They're going to spawn in here. We can have another observing area here. They're going to get spawned in, pushed over here, and sent down this tunnel. They'll get pushed here, get sent up, dropped down this tube. This will be the skeleton area. And of course we could just like move over here if we wanted to get the spiders. So yeah, this is going to be a solid block. Obviously a hopper leading out to like more immediate storage that we can then manually take over here. So I believe that it is about time that we get the dropping mechanism in. We're going to need to drop this block 1 lower. It will get stopped by signs around here and then pushed up with a bubble column elevator. I think we need to go up 22 because I think 23 will be 1 hit. I don't know. I'm kind of winging it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to place signs all along here like so, and place the soul sand down here and water going all the way up. We'll keep this open for now. Whoa. Definitely need to eat. Because another fall like that would be very bad. Then I believe we need to go up 3. Oh, where have we opened up to? Evidently somewhere in the higher caves. Oh, hey, that's the thing I want to silk touch. If this is the end piece, then we need to go 4, and that's going to be where the dropper ends. I could be incorrect though. I'm just going to build it like I'm not incorrect though. 1, 2, 3. That would have been a miscalculation. This block, 1, 2, 3 on 3 drop. And this should just drop us straight into water. So I'm gonna pull something. Should I pull something risky and just go straight down? What could go wrong? Ooh, that little bit of a drop was pretty scary. That should be a nice drop. Let us get a couple extra signs. I overdid it with the signs. Okay, now that we have these signs in, I do want to test. They'll get nudged into the elevator just a little bit, and then they'll go flying up. All right, I think it's time to put in the elevator. Right. And then we should just be able to... I always forget how fast those are. I know we need a sign here. If you've been here long enough, you'll know what to do. Let's go up one more. That's the thing that we need to do. Skill, all skill. I do want to make that top one a source block though. We don't want them getting stuck, right? So, or falling back down. So they'll, I think, eventually push themselves out of the way, right? And then they will go here. And boom. Alright, now I think we only need to get the collection mechanism in. We should be able to do something like that, and then, you know, whatever falls into here will end up in there. We will absolutely need more storage depending on how efficient this farm is. But for now, I do think we can pretty much call it pretty good. We definitely do need to do some rearranging, so I'm going to make a couple extra chests. Another thing we will need is some sand. We did forget to go get sand. I will be right back and go get sand for the glass. Alright, I got the sand. Let's start smelting all of that up. I probably will not need all of this, but I will smelt what I have. Let's make some tinted glass. That will be fine enough. Let us put in some tinted glass windows. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. I'm going to leave this open for now so that we can get in here and then get out real quick once we need to delete the torches. Also, let's put some here because we can. I'm also going to leave this open so that we can get in and get out real quick. I don't think I have to worry about any mobs being 1 block tall from a skeleton spawner, so I think we're covered there. I do want to see if this can work though. This is not going to mess up the signs. We will just be able to look in though. Similarly, we got the glass, we may as well use it. We should be able to just like do something like this, right? Well, without messing up the entire thing of water. We can even have this pretty open. Ooh, alright, I think we're almost ready for a test run of this. Although I do want to finish up the spider spawner first, because if I'm thinking about this logically, right, I could be collecting some extra skeleton XP while we grind this out, but I feel like listening to all the skeleton noises for the rest of the episode, that would get very annoying. So we're going to leave this off while we work on the spider spawner. And I believe the spider spawner should also be pretty simple. Ah, man, so naive that past Thorc is, huh? Anyways, future Thorc here to say, no, it was not that simple. Enjoy a compilation, though, of me thinking it was that simple. Good God, okay, yeah, no, just enjoy. This way, I don't think any spiders can climb up and get stuck up here. I don't think anyways. I may be incorrect about that, but I did see it on the video. So here is the plan. You're going to do chest, hopper, hopper, hopper. I'm doing this totally off of memory from watching a video, by the way, so I could get this entirely wrong. We will do slabs, like so. Get some sign action going on, so that way the water will be stopped. Maybe I should introduce kind of like a maintenance door right here in case we ever need to get in here. That makes sense. Conveniently, I do have 2 doors. I want to make sure this is on the outside so that no spiders get stuck on it. It looks janky. It is what it is at the moment. Part of me is thinking that we should have had this like pushed 1 more back, but I think it's gonna be fine. Just want to create a way out for myself. Okay, so now for the water, should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, like so, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 like so. So we'll push them in here. They'll try to, lunge and attack me. They can fit over this. That will be fine. But I don't think they'll be able to get through here, especially, if I close this up. Actually, I'm just realizing how are these hoppers supposed to collect anything? I have more walls. Let's just do some more walls. I think this is as good as we're gonna get for a test run. Alright, I will flip these up as a safety precaution. Alright, I think it's moment of truth time. I have faith in my engineering skills that I do not have. I'm gonna start with the skeleton farm. So, the plan is absolutely gun it in here, try to take out all the lights, make our escape through this little exit. Alright, the moment of truth starts now. Sealing this up. Oh, I should absolutely get my shield out because it will be chaos here in a couple seconds. Right. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Ooh. Oh, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Oh, perfect. Yes, look at that. It is working. We have a working mob farm. Now, it does seem like they are getting stuck. Oh, wait, no. They can hit me from here, so we do need some slabs. This way we can safely do this. I'm just gonna let these guys collect. Look at that, we already got some good bones. All right, now is the spider spawner moment of truth. I cannot get out that way, so I have to climb this ladder up. All right, go time. There we go. No way up for you. Ooh, that looks ominous. That looks horrifying. Can you hit us? No, you cannot. Oh, that worked so good. I think it is because of this wall. Alright, I do want to test. Are we getting any drops? Nope, we are not getting any drops. That is not good. I believe what's going on here is that their drops are getting caught up in these walls, and the XP isn't really getting out either. Oh. Wait, no, wait. Alright, why are you guys dying? That's not good. Anyways, let's see how much XP we get from this. I believe this will be our first harvest. Wow. Alright. That is a ton of loot. This is really efficient. Unlike you guys. Okay, there's a little bit funneling through, but it's getting caught. Oh, whoa, I broke it. Yes. Wall needs to be here. Am I gonna get an opportunity to put these signs back in? Maybe if I'm quick. Oh my god. I can do this. Strategy. Let's try something like this. I went and pushed back the hoppers and the chests by 1 block. Look at that, already a lot more loot. Because they get pushed back a little bit. Right, now all of this is getting trapped here. See, all of these issues can be remedied by a quick Google, but I want to try to figure this out by myself. New ideas. What if I do that? So this way, any spiders that I take out will have their loot trapped in some way. The XP can easily reach me. Just in the making of this farm alone, I will already have gained so much XP. I also think that I am picking up most of the loot here, which I guess isn't the worst. It's not like it's disappearing. Also, I do see them climbing up the wall. Ooh, yeah, that's an issue. Oh, this is why I placed the glass, so I could see what was going on. Trial and error. Now the skeleton farm is going to be even more efficient, to be honest. And honestly, I've been kind of throwing shade at this spider farm, but I mean, it is producing string, which is the sign of a good farm. It's giving some mild XP, very mild XP, but you know, it isn't the worst. I'll give it that. It's not the worst. Please though, in a comment, leave your suggestions of how I can improve both of these farms really, but of course mainly the spider farm, because if we ever need like a lot of string, then this probably isn't it. We're gonna need a lot bigger source of string. Look at that, level 30. Oh, wait, you are frustrating. Let's just do something like that. Nothing can get stuck that way. And it looks very pretty. There is a lot of backup. You know, I think we did make it one too small, which I don't know how we remedy that now. Anyways, final decision, final opinion. This farm great, this farm trash, but it can become less trash with your feedback. So let me know what I'm doing wrong, why these guys aren't that efficient. Yeah, I'd love to chat about that. So, with the main functionality done, I think it is time that we decorate a little bit. Oh. As for decorating, I'm thinking about something really cool. My idea is this. Since we have all of this deep slate to work with, I think we need to work with some of that. We have so much. I don't want to use too much on this build since, well, this is mostly deep slate, and I want to save a lot of this for like a future build. We're going to incorporate some of the original blocks back in here. We're going to incorporate some mossy stone, of course, some amethyst, some greenery. We're just going to make a variety of things that we think we're going to need. I think that's a good plan. And also make it kind of cozy. I think we need a lot of dark oak, which we do not have dark oak, so I am going to have to go and get some dark oak. I'm going to store all of this stuff in the decorations, and then go get some more decorations. Alright, I will meet you guys back here once I have some decorative supplies. Alright. I have this stuff. I have gotten my hands on a ton of pretty materials, and I think that the best way to go about this is, instead of meticulously planning every block of this space, like we did the mob farm, kinda, we're gonna go random. Honestly, I just want to start throwing down blocks and seeing what we can come up with. I certainly have managed to pull off a ton more with a lot less. So, let's get started. I want to put in some of these. I want to do the top floor. Alright, I'm thinking I'm liking that. What if we did spruce stairs instead? Oh, I do like that a lot more. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, also already looking so much better. 100%. Yeah, that's kind of nice. All the deep slate and the dark oak is making this build look very, very, very dark. Now, ordinarily I would hate this kind of trim. You know, it just kind of makes sense. Let us go ahead and start to stock up. I'm not going to detail this little bit because we're going to need to work in there. Oh, that looks wild. I'm going to pause the recording while I go organize stuff. I'll be right back. Okay, a little bit of organization complete, but in the time of me organizing, we have accumulated all of this already. I have also done a little bit more decorating, but not very much. I did, however, discover a really interesting certain something. See, I was replacing some brick, right? But I found something. A really shiny something. Alright, will there be more than one? Place your bets in the comments. Whoever said 2 is looking pretty correct at the moment. And... oh, it's a 3 vein. Okay, 3. I think 3. We got 6. That turned out pretty good if I do say so myself. Oh wait, I totally skipped over the organization. Alright, so we got our bows at the top, we got our armor almost at the top. We also got some chainmail boots, which is really interesting. Got some arrows, lots of arrows. I'm never gonna run out of arrows ever. And then a ton of bones. I think I want to do something nature themed up in this top section. We have this cool little area, kind of like a well, for our water source. I'm thinking, what if we turn it into something? We have all of this greenery. We have the mossy stone. We have vines. So we would absolutely be able to do something with it, I think. Underground mangrove? We need space. Can we do something right in the middle? No, not really. Is this large enough? No. Okay, change of plans. I wasted about 10 bones on that. That was a no bones day. Well, I guess different plan then. Alright, so you kind of see what I'm going for here, right? Something that's maybe not from this world spreading into the mob farm to give it its, like, power or something. Or at least that's how I'm thinking about it. Alright, so I think the plan for the rest of this episode is as follows. We're gonna finish this top room, or these like multiple top rooms, I guess you could say. And then I think that might be the episode. We are desperately running out of food and I don't want to trek all the way back to home to get some. And so once this bread is gone and we can't sprint anymore, I think is when we're gonna call the episode. I'm also hungry in real life, so hungry, running out of time for the episode, and we're running out of food in Minecraft. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan. Well, this doesn't look ominous at all. And this build is really getting at the spontaneity of some of my builds. Wild. As it turns out, when you mismatch things, they sometimes work really well. Also, another thing that I find interesting that this build is forcing me to do is actually do the interiors of a build. Because if you've been around the channel long enough, you are definitely going to remember the fact that I am not the best when it comes to the internal structures of my builds. However, it's always something that I want to work on, and this is definitely doing that. Quick building tip: if you want to make the water look like it's coming from somewhere, make it sunk into the wall like that. It is all about the small details. I don't think I can do much with this wall, seeing that it is the back of the thing, so I kind of just have to focus on this wall a little bit. I don't know if I'm spelling that correctly, but I'm gonna assume it's correct. Whoa. Whoa, what? Oh, I didn't know. Yo. Oh, that's so... I did not know that was a thing. Alright, so fun building tips with Thor. You can put lily pads on waterlogged anything, I think. That's so cool. That is so cool. I did not know you could do that. I'm definitely going to take advantage of that. Alright, I think that's the build. Alright, I guess to recap, let's take a look at what we've managed to do. Alright, I guess starting with the obvious things, our mob farms. This kind of half-working one, and this mega efficient one. Look at that, I almost have 50 levels. And then we also built up this beautiful area just in general. I don't know about you, but even though this is like a double mob farm, this is very cozy, especially the upstairs. Yeah. this just feels cozy. It feels warm. It feels oddly inviting for a mob farm. The block palette that we ended up going with is incredibly weird, but it very much works. This part of the building kind of feels run down and abandoned, while this very much feels functional. I'm very proud of that contrast. And even the outside is stunning. Like, tell me you wouldn't want to immediately investigate what's going on in this place as soon as you see it. Like, I know I do. Bonus points for discovering a new thing for me. But yeah, I think that is duo dungeon complete. Oh my god. That's a first. Interesting. Traffic jam dealt with. Glow ink acquired, I guess. This episode is just full of surprises. Oh, YourHumanThorc, I'm so sorry. You're gonna have so much editing to do. But you're gonna make it worth it, right? We'll have to deal with that problem later. Alright, I'll meet you by the campfire, I suppose. Oh, hey, would you look at that? It's YourHumanThorc having to step in for Past Thorc once again. Anyways, I did not go straight to the campfire. We instead went to go enchant because we still had a Fortune 2 pick that was waiting for us. So I decided to pick that up, and we actually got something pretty good. I don't mind that at all, and so that inspired me to do the rest of my armor and tools, and even make more tools to put more enchantments on, and I'm so glad I did, because look at that pick. That is crazy. But anyways, I decided to just keep going with the level 30 enchantments because we were level 50 after all. And we also decided to repair some tools along the way and make some slots for the really good tools that we don't want to use on our wall. And have some fun with naming. Yeah, you know what to do. There we go. It's looking nice and organized, and note to self, turn on your microphone next time. Alright, well, I guess that's the episode. Thank you so much for watching this video. I sincerely appreciate every single one of you guys who choose to support this silly little channel that is turning into something kind of cool. Seriously, I cannot understate how much your support means to me. I'm blown away every single time I work on this channel, so thank you so much. In the next episode, I think it's time that we spruce up this area. Pun not intended, but maybe correlated? I'm not sure. I have a couple ideas. We've been working a lot on this side of the pond. We should probably do something with this side of the pond, huh? Maybe something over here, maybe something over here, maybe something over here. Viewers of the channel will maybe pick up what I'm putting down. Again, I don't know if it's gonna happen, so we'll just have to play it by ear. If you have any suggestions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comment. I try to respond to everybody, so long as it's in good faith, of course. Anyways, moving on to normal YouTubery things, like this video and subscribe if you enjoyed it. This pick is gonna come in handy, I think. Seriously though, all the small actions like the liking and the sharing and the commenting really do help a channel like mine. Of course, subscribing also helps. So yeah, if you want to see more of my content, those are things you could do. Those are things you could do. And anyways, I'm joking around. Only slightly. Anyways, we keep it chill on this channel and focus on the aesthetic, so if that's something you're into, please feel free to do any of those things that I was mentioning. Anything, is greatly appreciated. I need to stop doing that, man. I really do. Ow, I swear this is not on purpose. Anyways, hit buttons if you liked it. All this stuff, share it with friends and whatnot, YouTubery things. Thank you so much for watching. Keep being you, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna have fun with this. I'm gonna have fun with this a lot.